After criticism, The View finally discusses Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. No one silences us. The View hosts are at last prepared to speak with Jimmy Kimmel. The discussion about the network halting Kimmel's late-night show after FCC pressure over remarks he made on Charlie Kirk's murder kicked off Monday's installment of the ABC talk show. The View had already come under fire for not addressing Kimmel's suspension. However, the hosts wasted no time in addressing the matter and providing an explanation for their postponement on September 22nd. When the show started, co-host Whoopi Goldberg stated, "Now, look, did y'all really think we weren't going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel? Have you watched any of the previous 29 seasons of this show? You are aware that nobody can silence us." Goldberg said to viewers that they didn't talk about Kimmel's suspension last Thursday, September 18th, because we took a breath to see if Jimmy was going to say anything about it first when the news came. She added that because the program was pre-taped, they didn't talk about the story on Friday, September 19th. In a monologue, Kimmel claimed that the MAGA gang was desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. As a result, ABC suspended Kimmel's show on September 17th. Tyler Robinson, 22, has been accused as a suspect in Kirk's murder. Robinson's mother told authorities that he had started to lean more to the left during the previous year or so. According to court filings, the FCC Chairman Brendan Carr pushed ABC to discipline Kimmel for the remarks, which led to the suspension. The entertainment industry was deeply outraged by ABC's action and Carr's threats against the network. Kimmel hasn't spoken out about the punishment. On their September 22nd episode, the hosts of The View expressed their strong disapproval of Kimmel's suspension, although they mostly blame Carr and the Trump administration rather than ABC. President Donald Trump, according to Goldberg, does not understand how the First Amendment works. The government cannot apply pressure to force someone to be silenced. Goldberg added, the horrible, senseless assassination of Kirk, on the other hand, is being used to silence people and cancel people. Co-host Navarro lamented, thanking viewers for demanding truth and courage from us by forcing them to address Kimmel's suspension. The government itself is using its weight and power to bully and scare people into silence, Navarro stated. He continued, this is what dictators and authoritarians do. Trump should know what freedom of speech means, according to Sonny Hostin. While Alyssa Farah Griffin cautioned about the precedent that Kimmel's suspension would make, The View went on to an interview with Matthew McConaughey following two segments that concentrated on the Kimmel news. One of the people who had previously chastised The View for failing to discuss Kimmel's suspension earlier was Bill Maher. They didn't say anything about this week. Maher stated on September 19th during his appearance on Real Time on HBO, "Nothing. They've never been interested in offering their opinions on the matters, you know." Additionally, Maher encouraged the host of the show to discuss Kimmel without worrying about reprisals, saying, "Girls, go out strong, okay? You won't die from it. I swear,